One good one. One good one does it, okay? One good one does it, okay? One good one does it, all right? One good one does it.
This week's Anatomy of a Play is Brandon Marshall's dramatic 51-yard touchdown reception, which ended up being the game winner against the Dallas Cowboys.
Blitz up the middle. Orton steps, throws. He's got Marshall. Makes a great catch. Marshall is loose. 30, 25, cuts back inside the 20. He's still on his feet. 15, 10, 5. Are you kidding me? Brandon Marshall, 51 yards.
I went to Brandon Stokely and I said, how can I be great? What makes Fitzgerald and Andre Johnson great? And he said, you know, you got to take advantage of that deep ball.
A superlative individual effort.
We had completed one earlier in that drive where Brandon caught one and Newman was off of him. Newman came up, made the tackle, and we went back to a similar type of a concept.
Pre-snap for Kyle Orton is very important. We're lined up in what looks like man, but what gives it away, personnel. We got corner, and a corner.
It's three corners. It's three corners, Kyle.
So we have three corners in the game.
And that was a situation where we knew what personnel was on the field and what they do with that personnel.
This safety that starts off on the weak side of the field, as we get closer to the snap, he's going to work his way to deep middle. That tells Orton it's man across the board with a free deep safety.
All right, he's pressed. Good. He's pressed.
When you're Kyle Orton, you say my best wide receiver is one-on-one with press man coverage.
Go to the line of scrimmage and see the guy, see 41's pressed on him, and my heart's beating 1,000 miles an hour, you know.
Key is getting off the jam. And what I like with a big wide receiver like this, watch the arm movement. He pulls and rips through. That creates the separation that Orton needs.
He went high in the air and snatched it off the helmet of a Cowboy, and then he serpentined his way into and out of traffic.
When you're anticipating 6 people coming on defense, offense has to respond accordingly. The key right here is Knowshon Moreno and his left tackle. They've got to make a decision in their pass protection. In this case, we're going to kick slide out and pick up DeMarcus Ware and put small on small. That means Moreno on the linebacker, Keith Brookie. Knowshon Moreno, when he came out of the University of Georgia, one of the things I like the most about him, he's a tough guy. On the opposite side, we've got 3-on-3. So the pass protection is set up. Once Marshall catches the football, it's all about individual effort and hustle. And when I'm talking hustle, watch the tight end, Daniel Graham.
I saw big Daniel Graham out there. It's always good to run behind a big body, and hats off to Daniel for just, you know, being downfield and hustling and making a block. That's something that he brings to our team, you know, just working all the time on each play.
One of the best runs I've ever seen after the ball was in his hands. And that's just what a great player will do. You know, that's what he is, and he made a great play to help determine the outcome today.